Welcome to our monthly Honor a Veteran ceremony. For the month of November, we have the pleasure of honoring Shawn P. Martin, who served in the United States Marine Corps.
We call upon God's love and mercy to surround Shawn's family with comfort and hope. May the infinite understanding and blessing of God fill their hearts with peace. God bless America. God bless our veterans. Amen.
Shawn Martin. He was, when we were at these ceremonies, normally the county executive, he would talk about how with our huge population that less than 1% serves in the military. And then I'm sure he would talk about how they come back and, what they do for the community. Veterans go away, they come back, and they could just go away and, just live their lives. But they normally come back. Shawn didn't have that opportunity. When we look at Shawn prior to that, he was involved with the Boy Scouts. He was involved with the fire department across the street. There is no doubt in my mind that when he came back, he would be like most other veterans, giving back to their community, doing what we do. He was a soldier that was taken way too young.
So this morning I say thank you for all for which he fought, for the great individual that you raised, that spirit of community that he embraced so lovingly, and in his honor, in his memory, and to recognize his spirit, we ask that a flag be flown over our nation's capital in honor of this great person who served our country so well. So Shawn P. Martin is recognized by this flag being flown over the Capitol, and my hope, my prayer is that he rests in peace for eternity.
So may we join together today, one, to salute the memory of Shawn Martin, two, to pray that we have a calmer world and that may we avoid wars of the future, whatever it is that puts us out there. And may we remember in the name of Shawn Martin. And I, on behalf of my brother who prepared this proclamation, I want to give it to you. Thank you very much.
But these are, again, the smallest tokens to recognize, and I'm happy to come back in another 15 years and recognize him again. Because part of what this does is not just take this moment to reflect on the extraordinary service of so many in this room, let alone of Shawn.
This morning, it is an honor and a privilege to be here. We are grateful for your willingness to allow us to honor Shawn. We know, as my friend Pat Fahey said, that this can't be easy, and yet you are here, and we are grateful for that. I am sure Mom said that she was going to talk about Shawn, the good and maybe some of the mischievous. So I'm sure, even though he was not a resident of the city of Albany, I hope that he, in his young life, had a few enjoyable times in our city. Oh, yes, okay. Well, it is just my honor and privilege to have this proclamation here for him. We will be acknowledging today as Shawn P. Martin Day in the city of Albany. Thank you so much for allowing us to honor his life.
Now think about the three core values of what the Marine Corps represents. That's honor, courage, and commitment. Honor, to honor his fellow man, soldier, friends, service members. EOD is not an MOS for the faint of heart, especially when you're out on combat logistics patrols, looking for those IEDs and asking for your buddy to come out and defuse that so those patrols can pass and supply on to the fellow brethren. Courage. There's nothing more that says courage than putting on that uniform, knowing you might say goodbye for the last time. Hug your friend, your fellow comrade, and your fellow individuals that you may or may have never met before, and trusting them with your life, especially either when rounds are going out or rounds are coming in. And commitment to his family, country, duty, God, and his fellow Marines.
and the man who became the Marine. If the Marines in the room will permit me one more thing, I would like to say something to all of you. I know none of you knew Shawn, but I just want all of you to know the one thing Shawn repeatedly told me was how proud he was to belong to the Marine Corps and the brotherhood it stood for, how important that was to him, and how it was like no other branch of the military, how the Marine Corps was like a tight family that cared for each other and supported their families. Truer words were never spoken. As our family has been so blessed to work with and be supported in so many ways with the Marines here today, and every Marine I have had the pleasure to meet. I know Shawn and our family are forever grateful. Thank you.